Wait, Band-Maid released a new song? Band-Maid released a new song?
That's right.
Band-Maid released a new song!
Yeah, Band-Maid released a new song. I'm here because I heard that Band-Maid has a new song.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake. This channel is called Jake of All Trades, and today, we got something special. So I already did nonfiction days for this week, as that's been highly requested, and I didn't want to just usurp that one for the brand new one that Band-Maid came out with this week, Unleash. So thank you to JK Kansas Band, Parker, and Greylock 100 for tipping me off on this one and letting me know that this was going on. I remember someone saying in the comments that there was going to be a new EP from Band-Maid sometime this summer, but I didn't realize it was going to be this week. So I'm excited to get into it. I already see the thumbnail, and it looks like it's going to be an anime-based music video, so that should be really fun. Considering everything else has been, live action or like live shows, this should be an interesting change of pace. And I'm gonna make a little prediction that it's not going to be like a soft song. I would be really surprised with a song that's called Unleash is gonna be like super soft and like serenading me or something. That would be interesting. So I'm excited. Anime-based music video. So that is all I've got in terms of the intro, so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, Band-Maid Unleash with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclamation points. All right, here we go. Getting right into it. Definitely had soft. You do an anime form. All of the pigeons. There you go. Slinky. Drinking. I can tell that soon for Konami. Oh. Back to live action. Wow. Getting real meta. Going full Sailor Moon, there we go. They're not dominating the world, they're saving the world. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. Holy cow. Okay, so this was, oh gosh, I'm so glad I decided to push this up and do a double feature today, because that I would have been missing out on something awesome if I did that, if I had pushed it off. So I liked how they, like, it was interesting because a lot of times they have a solid intro to the song, but they just went straight into the verse, like no nonsense. And so Psyche and Akane, and then whoever's doing the guitar there, Konami or Miku, can't quite tell from the recording, but just straight into the verse, starting it off, no nonsense. And one thing I noticed about the guitar tone was that it was super distorted, like more so than like usual. Like it's like they just lined up every guitar distortion pedal that they could get and cranked them all up to 11, and that was their guitar tone. That was fascinating. One of the things I really liked about this was the really interesting chord progression and the use of chromaticism. It was such an interesting chord progression, just going down, 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 down. Like it was almost like you had like a minor second drop in the chord and then like a diminished jump, like a tritone jump, like to the next part. I love that they used a very different chord progression and it worked. Like there's sometimes where bands will like try a different chord progression just for the sake of being different, and it just doesn't quite work out properly. But in this instance, it does. It fits the vibe of the song, even with the darkness and the villain of the evil dark cloud or whatever it is that they were battling there. That imagery fits the chord progression and vice versa. It was really interesting how I don't know. She woke up. It was just everything fit together really well. I love that they really put good quality animation in here. Like there's I watched Dragon Ball Super, and that got criticized pretty harshly for like its really bad animation at the beginning of the series. But they did not skimp out on the animation here. Like I can only imagine the amount of budget they put into this, and just 3-minute song. The other thing that I thought was kind of interesting is, since it started off anime, I thought the entire thing would have been animated, but they went into like the real world for a little bit. Like Miku gets sucked into the darkness, and it's like I was a little confused at what was happening there, because she gets sucked into the darkness and then she wakes up in the darkness, but then everyone's there, interestingly, while everyone's like, no, Miku, like, come back. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there. And then they get really meta with like someone watching the video on their phone. It's like, it's just trippy. It is really trippy. And then they went full out Sailor Moon on the thing, on the video. I like that. In the music, like, I'm gonna have to take a break here to like re-listen to that so I can pull out other things that were interesting, because I was just blindsided by the complexity and the overall spectacle of the video. So I'll be right back. For the second verse, like one of the nice variations that I really liked was like the very heavy like tremolo picking that kind of was like like. That was like a nice little touch to it too. It just kind of kept the energy and kept the heaviness of the track. And then we went into the second chorus, and then it really threw. I should expect this because like I just did Nonfiction Days right before this, and like they always like do like a little bait and switch, and well, when you think they're about to go like real heavy, they like pull back for a moment, and you're like, whoa, holy cow. And it seemed like that's what they did before going into the guitar solo. They really pulled back and had a very interesting sequence with Konami on the guitar there. It was really like unique tone that she had, and like I like the little sparkly animations that they had there. Like it wasn't enough just to have like light. It was like them live action with anime type light. Like that was like a fun little crossover too. And then obviously they then go back into the anime world of Sailor Moon and all that sort of stuff. But oh man, that was really interesting. Okay, so then one last little note that I wanted to make was like with the guitar solo too. Konami's guitar solo. It wasn't as shreddy as like a lot of her other solos that I've heard from other Band-Maid songs. Though it still had some nuance and complexity and whatnot, and it had character though. And one of the things that I think gave it that character was there was this very interesting sounding harmony like in the middle of it, where I couldn't tell if she was doing it like playing two different notes at once, or if she like harmonized with it in the studio, or if like obviously this just came out, so I don't expect there to be a live version, but I'm curious that when she plays this live, if she's going to have like a harmonist pedal or something to kind of like give that extra little harmony, or if that was even like partially done because of what Miku was doing. It was kind of hard to tell, so it was just a really fascinating section, and I would love to see a live version down the line. If one becomes available, I might do a compare and contrast between this and the live version, just to kind of get a little bit more insight to what they're doing there, because that was fascinating. But yeah, it was what an enjoyable video. What a treat. I'm happy that they dropped this today, and I'm glad that I could actually be checking out a song like right when it's released, versus like, hey, this song's been out for 8 years, like, why don't you check this song out, Jake? You're way behind the 8 ball there. 8 years, 8 ball. Anyway, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications so that you don't miss anything going forward. Leave a vote in the comment section what Band-Maid song you'd like to see me check out next. And if you have another band you'd like me to check out, leave that in the comments as well. If you want to see a particular guitar cover or vocal cover, leave that in the comments as well. And for any of those videos that I do, I will give you a shout out when I do it. And thank you to BM for Life for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. But that is all for today. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and rock on.